fire, fire, fire.
Listen up, chat. Polygon sold to Valnet and hit with mass layoffs. This was yesterday, I think. No, it was a week ago, never mind. Yeah, lest we forget who Polygon are. They are a news and entertainment and game journalism, what is it called? Like article venture company or whatever. Yeah, they are fantastic. As we can see with these wonderful articles by Polygon, such as there was one big snub in the Game Awards nominations. Dragon Age the Veilguard, a game engineered to succeed at the Game Awards, did not. Yeah, they really deserved it. To be up there with Baldur's Gate and also with Expedition 33, yeah, definitely deserved. Engineered for failure. Anyway, I never took it seriously. I always looked at them like, I don't think they were ever good in the first place. Like, IGN used to be decent, and then it kind of pivoted towards, like, Schlorpin' Glorpin' AAA companies. Polygon always kind of sucked. They just got worse as time went on, and I remember people bitching about them back in, like, 2016, too. The game where you have to pull a bar for, using the wrong pronouns on the character in a cinematic. Oh yeah, this is in 2014. The worst depictions of women in gaming this year. Back in 2014, this is 10 years ago, man. Why? Why is this a thing? Who gets paid to write this crap? It's a GTA character, man. Why? Yeah, people got paid in money to write this trash. I could write better articles for them. For free, probably. Understanding Ugandan Knuckles in a post-Pepe the Frog world. A look at Ugandan Knuckles and its milkshake duckiness. What does this even mean? This was back in 2018. I remember when Ugandan Knuckles popped off in VR chat. Know Your Meme Editor-in-Chief Brad Kim sees meme culture to an extent as having two distinct periods. Pre and post Pepe the Frog. What? Is this about how Pepe the Frog was like a white supremacist symbol? You guys remember that back in like 2016 or something? That may not seem like enough time to encapsulate an entire history of internet shenanigans, but Kim suggests that Pepe the Frog, Matt Fury's cartoon frog that was degraded from harmless meme to hate symbol, represents a cultural movement in memehood bigger than almost anything before it. Chat, you're not allowed to use Pepe the Frog. It's still a hate symbol. Remember that. Every time you use a Pepe, you hurt someone's feelings. You're a hateful person if you post Pepes. Pepe was co-opted and weaponized by alt-right groups. Oh my god, the same people who thought the OK sign was like a dog whistle for white supremacy or some shit. Am I remembering that correctly? The OK symbol, like if you did that in real life, was actually like a white supremacy sign. Wow, truly a journalism. Yeah, a very journalism, much wow. And used as a form of harassment toward those on an opposing side of the political spectrum, and hit mainstream recognition during one of the most tumultuous political periods. Pepe represented the total power of a character meme could yield. This is a bunch of verbal diarrhea. What? I can't believe this. And they're likening it to Ugandan Knuckles. Really? What are we talking about, dude? It's always a 4chan psyop. Yeah, remember when Hillary Clinton said Pepe the Frog was racist? I remember. Polygon, the statute of journalism. Oh! J.K. Rowling looms above Hogwarts Legacy's vapid open world. Read our review here. The woman that had nothing to do with the video game and the only thing that they did was use her book as the premise. Seeing people in these comments complaining about biases in games journalism is reminding me of the time Steph Sterling gave an objective review to Final Fantasy XIII. What? was developed by Square Enix. The star's characters, one of the characters called Lightning. That is the main character of the game that can be played with a controller. Yeah, it seems pretty objective. I'm not a Harry Potter fan. I read the books in school. I'm 34. Watched some of the movies. Was blissfully unaware of Rowling's history. Played this game a bit. Love it. I'm a wizard. But at no point did I think of Rowling because I didn't need to. It's a video game. I don't think of, like, people immediately when I play a video game. Especially when it's based on, like, a movie. Like, if a director did something bad, I don't know, would automatically associate the entire game with a bad director. Or an author. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like that's kind of how my brain works. But some people might be triggered. Yes, and Giga Chad. I don't give a frick. Not everyone can separate art from artist, clearly. I know, it's pathetic. Yeah, she didn't do anything with the game. She didn't even, like, talk about it or promote it. She just made the book that was based on it. So now you can't have spin-offs of anything off the book because she's associated with it. I don't know, it's such cope, and it just reminds me of when people got harassed for playing the game. Very cringe. Gaming's racist and sexist personalities aren't a new threat to children. Technology changes the fears, but not the strategies. Why is there a picture of JonTron and I see racist and sexist? Chad, am I missing something? I didn't know that JonTron was racist and sexist. Oh my god, here we go. Oh my god. Oh my god, Do you watch PewDiePie? I asked my oldest son. He shook his head. No, because I was gonna beat his ass if he did. But then asked why I would even bring it up. Because he doesn't understand why jokes about genocide aren't funny, I explained. Who talks to their children like that? Yeah, this definitely happened, chat. For sure. I'll take things that didn't happen for $5 million. My son goes to a German language school, and this wasn't the first time this particular topic has come up. Which topic? The genocide or PewDiePie being a Nazi? Can you specify, please? I don't think PewDiePie is an anti-Semite as much as I think he's a rich white guy who doesn't understand that anti-Semitic humor isn't the best way to make a point. Oh my god, people can't make jokes anymore. It's so over, chat. It's actually so unironically over. PewDiePie is thoughtless, and his wealth and built-in following insulates him from having to look at any of his beliefs very hard. I thought the guy just had playthroughs of, like, Five Nights at Freddy's, Amnesia, Happy Wheels, Minecraft. Like, I don't think he ever talked about politics in any sort of way. Yeah, millennial humor cops, man. I wouldn't be upset if my children were fans of his. Yeah, but then you did this. Sure. I'm sure this didn't happen. This happened in your head. I wouldn't be upset if my children were fans of his, but I would try to explain why shock humor is lazy and more likely to get you into trouble than get you a laugh. And this is what I mean, chat. Why is this a thing? Why shock humor is lazy and gets you into trouble? The word humor and trouble shouldn't be in the same sentence, in my opinion. It's low effort comedy, man. You use taboo subjects as a crutch. Wah. It was never about shock humor to begin with. What did he say that was so bad? Shock humor in and of itself isn't, like, inherently bad. It disrupts the expected. People are so fucking tired of the same old stupid fucking jokes over and over that don't fucking stick. It also, like, it lets society talk about things that would normally be considered taboo. That's the way I see it, in any case. Looks like the writer has a future at Starbucks. Don't worry, we'll get into that. I'm sure. Yeah, I don't know if you saw this, but they are not going through the best time right now. Such Karen humor, man. I don't know, it's fucking pathetic. And then they go on JonTron, I guess. Ugh, foul creature, be gone. I had one more thing, I think. Oh yeah. The fascist subtext of Attack on Titan can't go overlooked. Imagine unironically writing this out loud. Do you know how many people went through to the process of like publishing an article? At least 3 people saw this and were like, ah, yes, I totally agree. What's Attack on Titan again? I didn't watch it. I'm sure this is very accurate. It's pathetic. A reminder, you don't hate game journalists left? Yeah, no, all journalists, man, all journalists. Yeah, that dang Chinese cartoon, I ain't never seen it, but I'm sure you did. The guy that wrote this probably didn't even look at it, I'm not gonna lie. I feel like they just probably skimmed the plot and were like, ah yes, my fascism. And why am I surprised by this? Disney's hottest animated animal characters ranked, and the scientific explanation for thinking they're sexy. Someone got paid to write this. Bernard the Rescuers? What? I've never seen this, but what? Is this sexy? The Tramp? Beauty and the Beast? Dude, millennial writers are actually criminals. Oh my god, of course. They want to fuck a fox, an actual fox. Ah! Oh my god, why do they also include pictures of them with sultry eyes? Bro, like every time, look, there's this one. There's this one? Like, why? Why do they want to fuck him? Oh my god, of course, Simba and Nala. Yes, we want to fuck the fox from Zootopia. It's his sly smile. Roxanne! Whoa! Isn't she anthropomorphic? And also a teenager? I haven't seen the Goofy movie, but I thought they were a teen. Yeah, of course. And then Robin Hood. Oh my god, these people need to go to jail. You need to go to writer's jail for this. You are not allowed to to write articles like this. I'm not saying literal jail, but like, you shouldn't be allowed to write this stuff. It's criminal. It's so ridiculous. And then I found this old ass forum post. Is Polygon the worst professional games website? Awful Rock Band 4 review. This was from 2015. They've been hating on Polygon for legitimately a decade, chat. Yes, I totally agree. I think that they've sucked since like the dawn of their website. And now I've never been a fan of Polygon ever since they decided to do a documentary on creating their website. Something so bad about other games journals, most notably Giant Bomb took the piss. Here's the trailer for it. Oh, this is way too long. I don't want to subject myself to this. Guys, we're just game journalists. We play video games, and also we want to pork animals in Disney movies. And on top of that, it seems perpetuated with clickbait reviews. So yeah, Polygon is shit, isn't it? Today I saw this linked on Twitter. It's a Rock Band 4 review where the writer clearly shows his disdain for music games, people who enjoy music games, heck, even people who play games, featuring the baffling paragraph of, all video games are stupid, of course. Then why are you writing an article? Why are you writing an article about it then? Why do you hate this? What are you, stupid or something? Guys, I'm a restaurant critic, I fucking hate food. I hate consuming food. I hate putting food in my mouth. What? The whole thing of you're not really shooting terrorists or winning the World Cup, you're just pressing buttons is patronizing and simplistic. What? But every now and again, you come across a game that has so little emotional connection to who you are that you end up standing there gazing at the screen and saying, I'm just pressing buttons and my life has no meaning, to a slightly bemused PR person. What? Why does everything have to be literal to you? Do you need every game to represent you? What? You're right, yeah, games are stupid, dude. Why bother playing a game when you could just stare at a wall and not be entertained? A video game is supposed to be entertainment, man. Oh my god, man. Like, just like, if you take this miserable logic, by the way, if you really think about it, why are you writing an article? Your article is meaningless by that notion. You can't be condescending like this. Gaming actually does help people, unlike this article, if anything. Yeah, but yeah, sure, if your idea of introspection is like breaking down, what is it, Rock Band 4 preview, then maybe gaming isn't like for you, man. Why? I don't know. Very cringe, very weird. But now, let's get back to this. Polygon sold to Valnet and hit with mass layoffs. Gee, I wonder why. I'm no longer with Polygon. The co-founder of Polygon. Oh my god, of course they're on Blue Sky. I'm no longer with Polygon. If you're hiring, please consider the many talented writers. Very talented, by the way. Very talented. Every one of them deserves a spot on your staff. I won't be talking more about the sale because I wasn't involved. Going to go hang out with my kid, taking wins where I can. I genuinely don't think there was any loss at all. Yes. Oh, sorry. The video game website Polygon has been sold to Click Farm powerhouse Valnet, and much of its masthead has been laid off, Kotaku has learned. They're all crying on Blue Sky and not on Twitter about getting laid off. Chat, I just want to point out how ironic it is that Kotaku is the one writing this article, because they're fucking next, chat. They're gonna go under too, they just don't know it yet, I guess. Yeah, like, it's kind of ironic, you know? Like, they're kind of like farming this while they can. I don't know, man. I wouldn't be being like, ha ha ha, look at this guy losing his job. Who the fuck believes this, man? If the writers at Polygon, like, if the writers at Polygon are so talented and deserve a spot on your staff, why in the fuck did they get fired and your website went under? The guy's making Disney's hottest animated animal characters ranked. Literally every business needs to do the exact opposite of this, man. If you want to have a successful gaming journalism website, then you need to strongly consider not hiring a bunch of people that got fired and their website got bought out by some clickbait website, like conglomerate. Because nobody gives a single shit about what they have to say. Because their opinions are fucking terrible. Look at this shit. It's been like this for 10 years. I was surprised when they didn't go under earlier. Speak about games, not fucking animals. They're fictional animals, man. I don't know, man. El Bozo. Rip Bozo, buddy. The layoffs included over 20 staff. Oh my goodness. Chelsea Stark says, I'm still in shock and so deeply angry about Vox's media decision to sell Polygon. Why are you mad at them? Why? Like, I understand you losing your job, but like, at the end of the day, it's a business. I am one of the over 20 people laid off today from the best damn website out there. Yes, the best. I'm sure. I'm so proud of the place we built and the workplace I helped shape. I'm sure I'll have more to say soon, but processing it now. See ya, buddy. Best damn website out there, chat. You hear this? You hear that, chat? That website that was so good that they decided to sell it and fire every single person. And they fired everyone. They were doing so insanely well that they fired literally every single person on there. All of their talent. Quote unquote, their talent. The talent that would presumably make it the best website. I gotta scratch my chin. Really curious decision, that. It's almost like the website sucked ass and they're coping and seething about it. Yeah. Just the best business. Ask anybody. That's right, chatter. I'll say more later, but I no longer have a job. Oh, shit. I'm looking for work, as are so many of my amazing colleagues. I have lots of ideas and things I'd like to write. I'm really in shock. How could you not see this coming? I feel like you can see this coming just by looking at Google Trends. Like, Asmongold has done this on stream a dozen times. How did you not know this? Like, I think this is actually true, chat. I don't doubt that this specific person is in shock. I do think that she's in shock. These people unironically thought people like gave a fuck about what they had to say. And what's worse is they thought they were doing gaming a favor by writing dog shit articles that no one asked for, that try to psyop gamers into wanting enshittification of video games. Lest we forget, 10 years ago, they were already being condescending towards gamers. 10 years ago. Oh no, I'm in shock. I can't believe this is happening. I'd also like to point out, while we're talking about it, that every single one of them is on Blue Sky, the biggest echo chamber besides, like, probably Reddit that exists on the internet. No wonder you're shocked, lady, because you fled the platform where people who actually criticize you are allowed to exist. Yeah, I'd be shocked too if I put myself in a bubble like that, where nobody's like allowed to disagree with me at all. There's Mastodon too. Mastodon is even worse than Blue Sky if you didn't even think of that, man. If you're producing good content, you should be able to easily translate the skills to YouTube to earn money. The fact that they didn't means there was not producing good content, or get hired by other outlets. I don't know. Yeah. There's worse than Blue Sky? Yes, Mastodon, believe it or not, there are worse platforms than Blue Sky. I don't even have a Mastodon account, I'm just saying. I took Blue Sky because I didn't want someone else to have it. But, I digress. I had a great time working for Polygon, posted senior writer Michael McWhirter. Oh, yeah, of course, another Blue Sky. Please let me know if you have any cool job openings. Chat, I have a job opening for him. This is your life, man. I mean, you know. Oh, this is a good one too. This is a really good one. No, I gotta put the fries in the fucking bag. No. It's time, chat. They had so many ample opportunities to learn that people don't want to be fed bullshit propaganda. They just want to play their video games in peace and be left alone. But no, they didn't learn. learn. They refuse to listen to like the people that are supposed to be consuming their product. And then I have to put in the fries in the frickin' bag. Rip Bozo. L. Seethe. Cope. Mauled. Shit your pants. Come. I don't know, man. Very sad. Also very funny. I hope they get a job. You know, Uber, DoorDash. Yeah, time to pull yourself up by the bootstraps. Yeah, fuck the audience. Yeah, Saints Row really worked out well when they hired a bunch of millennial game journalists to write for that game. Walmart greeter. Yeah. Hello, I used to work for Polygon. Would you like my old article piece? Chad, what do you think? Are they gonna end up in McDonald's soon? Please put a warning up before putting up images of a job. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry, I should have warned you. Warning, job alert. Bitcoin! Yeah, to the moon! I still have Game Informer Max before Game Informer went to shit. I am telling you, all these places get overrun by these people who think they can dictate how other people think. Write good articles and the people will come. Nobody consumes this shit. You're not making money. Why are you even surprised at this point? But yeah, again, like I said, you live in a bubble and you will get a bubble.
Fire. Fire.